Good morning, and a very warm welcome to Lancaster House. You've already had all the welcomes, but on behalf of HCR Hewitsons, HCR Law, a very warm welcome to this, which we are very privileged to have this wonderful office at Lancaster House, just on the outskirts of Northampton, on the side of the waterside campus of the university, and it's a great place to be. I'm the joint head of office at here in the Central England office of HCR. We've got about 100 people who work from this office, a couple of floors up, covering a range of different services. My particular practice is in dispute resolution. I act for some local businesses, regional businesses, national businesses, and quite a lot of international businesses, sorting out complex problems. We have a large technology team. You'll be hearing from Kerry Bynan, who's going to be talking after me, and she's a member of our technology team. We have a team of upwards of 30 lawyers specialising in a whole variety of different technologies across our 10 offices. We're a firm of about 850 plus people across these 10 offices, which go across the belt of the UK, from Cardiff all the way through to Cambridge and London, and Central England is one of our larger offices. And we have a lot of faith in this region. We have a lot of faith in this region. That's why we have invested here. And we kind of reach regionally an area which covers about 8 counties around Northamptonshire. So it's a strong practice in a variety of fields. But we see ourselves as fit for advanced engineering and manufacture. A lot of our clients are manufacturers and operate in the engineering sector. So fit for manufacturing, engineering, design, OEM, supply and distribution, established startups and scale up and growth, which we've been talking a little bit about earlier today. Intellectual property, we've got intellectual property specialists. You may have seen one or two of them around a bit earlier. Emerging technologies, including AI, Gabriel, sitting next to Gabriel here, AI man. Science and research, international dimensions. We have an international network. IT, data and cybersecurity, that's Kerry's thing we'll be talking about. And we speak into regulation as well. So quite a wide picture. But I'm only talking for a very few minutes, and I'm just going to mention a couple of perspectives, or a few perspectives, that really came out of this conversation which we're having with Lal about the significance of this region. And one of the things I think I've always been struck with in this region is an incoherent geography. We hear it a lot, an incoherent geography. We have business which is no respecter of administrative and government boundaries. We talk about Northampton as a county. That's an administrative boundary. It's a county boundary. It's a historic boundary. But frankly, business doesn't have that much interest in that. So, turning to the issue of mathematics and the theories of incoherence and how you resolve incoherences, we do so through organisational measures. Now, one of those organisational measures can be seen in the establishment of this Silverstone Technology Cluster. And that's why we are a great advocate for what STC does, in terms of the collaboration and support arrangements that it offers. But what else about resolving incoherence through organisational measures? There must be some new initiatives that I think which we ought to be thinking about going forward. And to do so, we ought to be thinking about building a specialist destination, a geographic brand. We've done that through the advanced engineering of motorsport and the diversification that has offered through the accelerated redundancy areas of regulation. That's been a really exciting thing for this region. But is that the only geographic specialist destination brand that we should have? Prioritising the conditions for domestic and inward investment. Great to have Innovate UK here. And we talked about a bit earlier on this table about the areas of improving procurement processes for funding. And imagining alternatives, diversification centrally. We are so pleased that we've got the US Defence Team, MOD, here. This is fantastic. This is one sector, but there are others. We know that you will be serving marine. We know you'll be serving aerospace. We know you'll be serving so many other areas. That's a really exciting aspect. That's part of this geographic brand. And then creating a sympathetic risk culture that supports innovation. That's horizon gazing for solutions. It's not just finding a solution to a problem that exists. It means looking beyond that. It means looking at what problems there may be in the future and thinking through the solutions to those ahead of time. So those are perspectives that I will be talking to Lal about, I guess, in terms of the next period. That's enough from me.